Let the ISATs let teachers teach. Let us teach.
Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach.
Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach.
So this is the year that annual yearly progress, which is a mandate of the No Child Left Behind law, is supposed to be 100%. It's been going up a little bit every year. What that means is that all of the students, 100% of the students in every school in the school system are supposed to either meet or exceed standards on the ISAT test. So we know that that's impossible. We said that when the law first was enacted, that that's ridiculous. So therefore, the funding is tied to making annual yearly progress. And then within that funding, within the annual yearly progress, there's a portion of the law that says it has to be based on, your testing has to include 95% of your students so that people aren't cherry picking who they test just to mess with the statistics. But since we already know without taking the test that it's impossible for 100% of every school in the district to make, to have test scores that meet or exceed the state standard, then there is no threat. The not taking the test has nothing to do with that whatsoever. What it has to do with is a stupid law that has impossible requirements. That's one of the problems. Okay.
And so this is a move by the parents and the teachers to empower the community in taking steps to see that education is really education and not just standardized testing, rote learning.
That's correct. This is saying that we want to teach. We don't want all of our teaching time usurped by these tests. There are benchmark tests, there's an NWEA test, there's classroom tests, there's tests. You can't just keep giving these kids tests. So that's why the ISAT, which is not being used for anything, and which has no purpose other than to fulfill this stupid law, is the target of this boycott.
And these testing only apply to public schools. So the private schools, the charter schools are exempt?
I don't think that charter schools are exempt, but private schools are exempt for sure. And private schools like the lab school, where Rahm Emanuel sends his kids, don't have to take all these tests. And in fact, the best schools in the country do not over-test like they do in our schools in Chicago.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, so I want to thank you all for coming today and all your support. Saucedo has received overwhelming support from around the country. We received emails, calls from Montana, from California, from New York, from all over the country of people supporting us and thanking us for taking a stand. So give yourselves a round of applause. Saucedo students, parents, and teachers are coming together to stand against this regime of over-testing. And as you've probably heard, pretty recently we just found out that Barbara Bennett and CPS is trying to threaten us with removing our teaching certificates. People who threaten are cowards. These empty threats that have no meaning, no basis, are cowards because they have nothing else, and they're afraid of the teachers, of the students, of the parents, of the community joining together and rising up. There is no basis in saying they can remove our certifications. We want to teach. How can they remove our teaching certificates? Because we want to teach. And this is more than just the ISAT. People are asking, why ISAT? Why ISAT? This using these test scores to close our schools, to fire good experienced teachers, and to privatize our schools around the city. Right. This is more than just a test. This is an overall bigger fight. And the people that are shoving these tests down our throats, Board of Education, Barbara Bird Bennett, Rahm Emanuel, their kids do not go to public schools. That's right. That's right. Their kids go to private schools where they are not over-tested. They do not have all this testing like we do. And they do not have to worry that their school would be closed down. They do not have to worry about all these other burdens that we have. So I saw say that we're standing with our parents, with our students. We already have over 500 opt-out letters from parents. All right. That's right. And yet, Barbara Bird Bennett is saying that even with the students with these opt-out letters, they're going to force the students to take this test. Even though Barbara Bird Bennett sent her own letter saying you could opt out. And all of a sudden, she's saying, no, we're going to make you take it anyway.
Liar!
They are doing this to scare us. They're going against the parents' wishes, against the teachers' wishes, against the students. The teachers and the parents know best. We do this because we care for our children. We do this because we love our children. And we are fighting back and taking a stand against this injustice. Today, and I'm sure you guys have also heard that another school is boycotting. Drummond School announced today that they will also be boycotting the ISAT exam, and we expect other schools to also boycott. This is going to snowball. And I know everyone here will support them. We'll go out to Drummond, we'll go out to rallies for them, because we need all the support we can get, and thank you so much for coming here. Now we have whole school, our school. Whole school, our school. Whole school, our school.
That's why we out here letting them know today that we are tired, and we refuse to let CPS, well, we'll just say Mayor Rahm Emanuel, because we know who's running this show. Rahm Emanuel, make decisions for the people. We are parents, we are teachers, all standing as one in front of a public building, letting them know that our kids will be opting out of a test that is by choice. You have enough signatures from parents of students in Maria Saucedo. They say no, what do we say?
Fight back.
That's right, fight back, no, whatever. But we gonna make sure that we stand by our teachers and their decisions that they make. We send our kids to school to learn. We put our kids in the hands of these educators. So we have to trust their decisions. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you. But school is a place to be taught, to learn. Schools should not be used as just a number or dollar amounts on our kids' heads. We know that they are trying to force our African American babies and Latino babies into taking this test because it will determine if they will close more schools. We will not allow the city of Chicago, which is Mayor Rahm Emanuel, because he's the only one running it right now. Let us be deprived any longer by closing our schools and displacing our communities and laying off qualified educators. We are done. We are done. We as parents are here for our teachers. I trust my teachers' decisions, and I hope everyone trusts the decisions that they have made for their children. It is your choice. Be heard with whatever option you choose. Thank you.
Hello. My daughter Jasmine was failed just because her percentage was not high enough. In the spring, she took it at summer school. They told her that she was not going to 4th grade. She was looking forward to be with her classmates. So because of this test that she took, she was not able to go to 4th grade. She had did a 20%. They wanted a 24%. She did 53 in math, and I just feel that she was judged wrong. And when I tried to go to the Board of Education appeal it, heard a lot of phones ringing. A lot of phones were ringing about the same issue that I had. That why were their child failing if they were going to summer school? I thought by her going to summer school, she was gonna go. She was just gonna get more knowledge and more education. I didn't know my daughter was failing because I never got a notice that she was failing or she got an F. She had got a C. But supposedly when she came back this year, when she came back after finishing summer school, they told me that she was not going because she didn't score right on the ISAT.
What is your name?
Yesenia Yaber.
Can you spell it for me? Your first name?
Yesenia. Yaber is Yaber.
And your daughter was in 3rd grade and didn't go to 4th grade.
And last month, the 2nd quarter, she got all A's and B's, so she was on the honor roll.
She was on the honor roll?
Yes. So I don't understand why she was kept behind because my daughter, all she gets is A's, B's, and C's.
All right. We have a teacher. She's going to talk about the perspective from the lower grades.
Hi, my name is Martha Arriaga. I am a kindergarten teacher here.
Louder!
Sorry! Hi, my name is Martha Arriaga and I am a kindergarten teacher here. Just so you know, this past 5 weeks in January and part of February, I had to give my kids 4 tests, one-on-one. It took me 6 weeks to do this test. At what time am I teaching? There's no time to teach. That's why we really are talking about this testing. We really need to really think about it because our kids, we want to teach. That's all we're asking. And let us teach. My 5 and 6 years old, like I said, 6 weeks of not teaching because I had to test. So my kids, like I said, 5, we lost that time and I don't want to lose it anymore. Let us teach.
Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach. Let us teach.
Hello, testing. Wait. Como maestra bilingüe, nuestros niños le dan muchos exámenes también. Apenas terminamos de tomar el examen llamado Access para medir el crecimiento del inglés. En 2 semanas vamos a tener otro examen llamado el Benchmark que viene de la ciudad, forzado por la ciudad. En 6 semanas viene el examen NWEA, que ese es para evaluación. Entonces, ¿por qué están forzando a estos niños a tomar el ISAT si no se usa para nada? Es una injusticia, especialmente para los niños bilingües. Y yo quiero saber, ¿cuándo es que el querer enseñar es causa para penalidad o para castigo? Solo queremos enseñar y tener el máximo tiempo para preparar a los niños para el futuro. Y para esos exámenes que sí lo van a usar para evaluar. Es una injusticia. Gracias a todos por el apoyo. Gracias.
¿Está preocupada